Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Pooya Liana Lounge. Hope you are doing well. We've had a good week, and happy Valentine's Day. This may have not been transparent to you if you were not watching this, because Liana's wearing her Valentine's outfit.
I'm wearing my Valentine's Day outfit, and I'm also wearing the hat, or not the hat, the little bauble things that I wanted to wear last year. I mean, that I did wear last year when we recorded the PAL. So it's like coming full circle. We're going to have props for every holiday eventually once we accumulate all of them. So this is my Valentine's Day outfit, and I'm going to wear it every single year.
We can't be rinsing the same outfit over and over.
Why? It's cute, and I already paid money for it. We're being eco-friendly.
How much money did you pay for this?
I don't know, probably like $3. But it's $3 well spent.
Dear God. Yeah.
I bought this from Kohl's.
Very good.
Thank you. Not the glasses or the head bobbles.
Yeah, I doubt anyone thought you went to Kohl's for a $3 combo.
But they would have given me some Kohl's cash.
It's possible.
Oh my God. Kohl's has the Amazon returns.
Yeah.
So, and I'm telling you, that's like best business decision ever. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm just a single case, but I feel like every time we've gone into a Kohl's to return something to Amazon, I end up buying something.
It's because what happens is, and this has happened the two times I've returned something there, is we go to the return table, I give them the package, they scan it, they take it, then they give us a printout. And on the back of the printout is a $10 discount on a $25 purchase.
Yes.
Which means spend $15 and get the item you wanted.
Exactly.
So it will cause us to browse, and it will eventually cause one of us to buy something.
Because what ends up happening is that I'm like, oh, right, I needed this or whatever that I've like been putting off because when am I at a store? You know what I mean?
And I don't know about you, but like for me, if I'm in a store long enough and I've had a purpose of like I need to get something, I almost can't leave without something. Otherwise, it's a defeat. Or not a defeat. It'll feel like a waste of time if I just don't leave with something in hand.
Right. Yeah. I guess I could understand that. As long as, I mean, for me though, I'm like very targeted. Like I'm like, I need this specific thing, but I will work very hard to find it.
Oh, you do. Because we will be in that store for an hour.
I have very
plus.
specific requirements for the things that I purchase. So
well, you buy things with more purpose than I do, I would say.
Yeah. Well, I think because also like as I've gotten older, I've sort of refined that like I want less junk in my house. I want things that I'm going to use and that I value and that I appreciate. So I try to be very like conscious of that when I'm purchasing things.
Yeah. I mean, since we moved, Well, I already came with a lot of knickknacks and a lot of like little pieces and like desk items and shelf items, and I've still not unpacked 80% of the stuff I moved here with.
Yeah, you have a closet full of boxes.
And honestly, I have no regrets about not unpacking because I see the state my room is in right now, and I'm like, yeah, imagine if all the other stuff was out there too.
What if I threw a box away? Would you notice?
Eventually I would. Maybe not right now because again, I've not really like every now and then I've been like, okay, I need one item and I go looking for it. But no, I think ultimately if you threw one, I wouldn't notice. But then when I notice on a cold, on a dewy item. May, I'm gonna be like,
yeah,
why did you touch my stuff?
I mean, I have no interest in throwing out your boxes. I was just curious if you would have noticed. Because like for example, I've got 3 boxes that still have stuff in them that I never unpacked, but I do use it. I'm just going into the box to pull it out.
Right.
Like I have a box of all my stationery and I just haven't bothered to put it away because I'm like, well, this box works.
Yeah.
It's all my stationery, my stamps and like all that stuff.
No,
it's just in the box.
I moved with purpose when we were in New Haven. I packed my desk as my desk. Every other box was my stuff. No rhyme, no reason. I was looking for, what was I looking for the other day? I was getting dressed for the banquet episode was happening, and I had a plan of how I wanted to look. And then when I put the wig on that I had, I was like, I don't think this wig, because maybe I should get the other one. And I was looking for the other wig I have.
Oh, but you couldn't find it.
So I went through all my boxes and I was like, oh my God, this hoodie.
Oh.
I have like 2 hoodies that are in the box that I used as bubble wrap, basically.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah,
are still
yeah.
in the box. And every time I see them, like, I should wash these, and put them in the circulation. And I just haven't. And then I found my Traitors cloak that I thought I didn't have anymore. So it's like, oh, we have stuff. But then also I never found that wig. And I was like, I'm pretty sure I threw that out. That's why your you have a wig display thing that was out. It's because I went looking because I thought maybe we just left it with that and you had that like stowed somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I did put all of our like what do you want to call it? Costumey stuff all together as part of
this
my
past weekend, yeah.
Because official announcement, we are not moving. I don't know. So
what are you,
I've
LeBron James? We have to hold a conference now.
Yeah, it's a press conference.
I'm taking my talents nowhere.
So I've
staying right here.
decided I will put in the extra effort to get things a bit more organized because
Since we're committing to another year here,
I decided it is time to try to organize the periphery items.
Right.
Because I organized all the key main items and then everything else just went into closets.
Yeah.
So now we're trying to organize the closets. I organized a pantry a couple weeks ago. It's looking fab. Obsessed.
Yeah, I've just been making an effort to put things in the place they are because it's going to benefit you. So
I'm happy to revisit organizational schemes.
see, no, here's the problem, right? Is that when I say that, it's
Yeah.
because if it was left to me,
Yeah.
I'm just putting stuff back the closest place my hand gets
But
to,
then how
and
do
then
you
it's gonna.
find stuff later?
I just look through the same spot and until I find it. Exactly. So when I say,
stresses me
I know. So for
out.
your benefit, I'm doing it your
Okay,
way.
wait. I have an idea. Here's a compromise.
So why do you need? So let me ask you this.
Okay.
Sometimes I feel like in these situations,
Yeah.
it's like you need to sell me on this. Like you need me to be like, oh, you know what? This is a good idea.
No,
I
no.
need this.
I don't need to sell you on the idea.
Okay.
You're opposed to the idea.
No. I'm not.
Okay. You don't naturally gravitate towards the idea of being organized. May I say that?
I think my thought is this is not a need for me.
It's not a need for you.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So here's my compromise for my need and your needs to be met. You know how at Kohl's, for example, you go into the dressing room, you try stuff on, and then you're like, this doesn't fit, but I'm keeping this. The stuff that doesn't fit, you hang up on the rack, right? And then the sales associate goes and restocks it later.
What are you, the sales associate?
Yes. We'll just put, I've tried to do this with you and your clothes where like I just get you a bin and you just put everything in the bin and then I'll restock it later.
Maybe what I need to do is I need to go through my clothes and throw some out. And
Okay,
by throw some out, I mean donate some because I'm finding that when I do all my laundry,
Yeah,
I
you don't
do
have a
not
place
have
for all of
room for everything.
Yes,
Yeah.
but that's a separate issue than the pantry. I just simply use that as an example
Was a
of where
bad
I've tried
example.
to implement this solution multiple times. So if we do that for the pantry, I'm more than happy to do that.
You're calling something a solution when there is no problem, though.
So, but okay, as long as you're happy putting things back where they go.
What was my exact statement?
You try to do it for me, but yeah. But if it's too much of a burden, we can come up with a creative solution.
If it was too much of a burden, you'd be spending a lot of time
reorganizing,
being the sales associate, resetting everything. Because really, the only thing you do reset is the 1 tablespoon measuring.
Stop!
Spoons.
I will buy you an extra tablespoon that you can just keep in that drawer.
We have 2 one tablespoon measuring spoons.
Yes.
You use them on the weekends.
I use them during the week as well.
Okay.
So
let me ask
one
you,
is busy, when one is dirty.
So why can't we establish that for these measuring spoons, they're in the drawer with the utensils?
Why would you not put all the measuring spoons in the same drawer? I don't get it.
Why do we have to? Who made this norm that they have to be with the others?
I'm segregating the cutlery.
You're like
when
saying
I shouldn't be.
Yeah, you're saying you can only be in this room. Let it grow. Let it be ambitious.
Yeah. Okay. All right. How about this? You can put.
There's a primary
table,
drawer in every kitchen. There's a primary drawer. And to me, that should be in the primary drawer because it is a primary item for me.
How about this? You may have that tablespoon and do whatever you want with it. You can put it in a primary drawer. You can put it in a tertiary drawer. You can put it in whatever drawer you want to put it in. How about that?
No, here. Okay.
I need defined rules, Pooya. I don't do well without that. I struggle.
99% of the kitchen is run by your tyrant rules. My only request is let's put this one spoon here.
And I just said you can have that.
No, what you said was you can have your own little spoon.
Okay, but that's the one that can be there. And you can have that and continue to put it there and continue to use it. I'm telling you, I won't use that tablespoon. I'm going to buy another tablespoon and use it in the right drawer.
That is ridiculous.
I'm sorry. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Then we'll put it in the drawer with the...
No,
Yes.
Come here. It's Valentine's Day. We're showing love here. We're showing love, okay, and understanding. And so I'm going to let you have your tablespoon.
Why do I feel like we are on the brink of collapse because of a tablespoon when
I mean, it was
we just admitted we're following your system for 99% of the kitchen.
The fall of the USSR was very
And
similar.
I will go as far as to say I use the kitchen more than you.
That is accurate. You use it more than I do.
And the kitchen is part of my cleaning tasks.
That is correct. All right. You know what? I'm willing to concede. In my head, I'm going to label it as yours, though. Even though outwardly, I'm going to say that it's ours.
You choose to not use it. That's on you.
Okay.
I'm pushing back on the idea that we buy a third 1 tablespoon.
We need more. We need more.
We already have
We
two.
need a third set.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
For what reason?
Because here's what happens. It's not that when I'm using the measuring equipment, I need like 5 all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm using them in batches. Like I'm using all of them at once or none of them at all.
What are you doing that you need 5?
Cooking.
Yeah, use
you
the
need
same.
one for dry ingredients. You need one for wet ingredients. You need what you do. Sometimes you don't want things to mix, so you need them all to be different.
If you're making one item, at some point, all the ingredients are going to mix. That's the whole point of making a thing.
I don't want to put a dry thing in a wet.
So you're talking seasoning, right? For the dry stuff.
Let's say it's brown sugar. Okay, I already put oil in a tablespoon measure, and now I have to put brown sugar. I gotta clean it. I don't want to have to clean it.
You do the brown sugar first, and you put that aside. Then you use the same spoon for the wet. Although we have 2, so technically you could use one for your dry, one
That's
for your
what
wet.
I do, but then one will be in the. Okay, you know what? This is not important right now. We'll sort that out later. Okay. And I appreciate all your creative.
There is nothing creative. Oh
Yes.
my God.
Okay. So I have a topic of interest. Let's see if this is actually of interest. I've been thinking a lot about this after I was on a flight and the pilot's name was Chad. Okay. They came with the announcement and they were like, it's Pilot Chad. And I was like, I don't trust Pilot Chad. But the only reason why any kind of red flag went up was because his name was Chad. Additionally, the reason why this came back up is because at work, we were talking about our electrician, and our electrician's name is Kevin. And I had the same reaction to electrician Kevin as I did to Pilot Chad. And I had to check myself. I was like, I'm judging these people solely based on their name. And
Yeah,
I
it's kinda
feel like
rude.
I shouldn't be doing that. But
I agree.
I did feel that way. And I'm, maybe this makes me a bad person, but I'm admitting it now. I didn't trust Pilot Chad.
I don't think that's the issue. I think the issue is the way you're speaking about these people is childish. Because
Why?
Because you're Bob the Builderifying them, where you're putting their occupation in their name.
They called themselves Pilot Chad and Electrician Kevin. Okay, they didn't call themselves that, but someone called them that. The flight attendant called them Pilot Chad.
I'm assuming there was a last name to this also that you have since removed. He's just one word, one name, Chad.
It was Pilot Chad, baby. United Airlines, Pilot Chad.
Yeah, Pilot Chad concerned, sure.
It doesn't it?
I do not think the other person was called Electrician Kevin because that just doesn't roll off the tongue.
Okay, what about Pilot Kevin?
I trust Pilot Kevin.
You trust Pilot Kevin? Okay, do you trust Pilot Bob?
No.
Yeah. Do you trust Pilot Robert, though? I would. See, I would trust a Pilot Robert.
No.
Pilot Bobby? No. Pilot Bob? Maybe. Pilot Robert? Yes. But here I go again. I think I just need to correct myself.
I think what's funny is I never know what the name of my pilots are because headphones.
Oh, yeah.
So.
See, I got to listen. Got to get that safety announcement. What if something happens?
Oh, because I've already heard it before. I already know what the protocol is.
Yeah, but the planes are all different. Are the exits behind you?
There is a booklet in front of you to look at before all of that anyway.
Yeah, but they're all the same booklet. I feel like they're not unique. I mean, I know they are, but they all look the same to me. Which is also maybe a problem that I'm not paying attention. Okay, well, anyway, I've been thinking a lot about the Kevins and Chads of the world.
You've been thinking a lot about buying a new measuring cup set.
Well, like, don't you think about the fact that what your parents name you dictates how you are?
I mean, I think it shapes you to be who you are to a certain degree. I think that had I not had the name Pooya, I think I would have dealt with a lot less ridicule growing up.
Do you think that made you a different person?
Oh, for sure. It made me feel comfortable with being joked on or dunked on because I had to get dunked on. So it was like, how do you take this gracefully and move forward?
Pilot Pooya's got a good ring to it. I think if you were to ever join the aviation community, I think that'd be a great name.
I think also the pilot blank thing has been ruined for me.
Oh, because of
thanks
Pilot
to
Pete.
Pilot Pete.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Pilot Pete, sus.
Wait, why? What happened?
No, the name for the pilot.
Oh, yeah. Like if the flight attendant
Like, you're
came
Peter. Why'd you take the
yeah,
R
Pilot
out?
Peter, I would trust.
I don't know. It's just all like childish now.
Do you think that that's because it's too much of like Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers?
Piloted a plane.
Peter Pilot Peter flew a plane. I can't think of other P words.
See, sometimes it's so simple.
What symbol?
You laughed at that, but then.
But what? But then what?
One box of pasta in the wrong booth, and now we got problems.
Because what? I can't find the pasta when I'm looking for it.
Yeah.
And then you end up buying extra pasta, and then you don't have enough pasta, and then it creates an inventory issue. It's a thing.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, so it's Valentine's Day, or it will be Valentine's Day, or it has been Valentine's Day.
Whenever you watch this,
you may be listening to this. So we thought it would be fun. Oh my God, wait, I forgot to tell you. I got approved for 2.5 Pilates classes, and now I have 3 asterisks next to my name. Look!
What does that mean?
It means I'm approved to do 2.5 level classes.
Well, like you have clearance?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Big announcement day. Also, I did 100 classes, which is actually crazy because I looked at my rate from when I started doing Pilates. I hit it in about 7 months, whereas here it took me 9 months, but that's because I was sick for a long period of time. And there were some other reasons I was traveling and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. I'm going to compile the data later. Okay, so let's do a tier list of classic Valentine's Day things. Okay, so regular tier list, F, the worst, boo, S, the best, mwah, amazing. Okay, you're welcome to add, I have a bunch written down. You're welcome to add some other ideas as they pop along.
Okay, well, it's going to be tough because I don't think I had the conventional Valentine's upbringing that you did.
I think you can pull from what you know from social medias and TV.
Okay.
And you can just guess what you think it would be, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So our first item on the list, heart-shaped chocolate box. Now, this is a classic for me growing up in America because there were always either when you were younger, you get like the little ones with the chocolates. And then as you got older, your boo, if they loved you, would give you like a bigger one with more chocolates.
I've never gotten you that.
You've never gotten me that. You've never gotten me like what I would say like are the classic Valentine's Day gifts, which by the way doesn't bother me, just to be clear, but that is an accurate statement.
I feel like I have a distinct memory of us having a heart-shaped thing of Ferrero Rochers in the house.
Yes.
Where did we get that from?
Could have been my mom. It could have been you. Could have been my mom. You bought me flowers once.
No. You know what happened?
Well, they got stolen.
Yeah, that's what happened.
But you attempted.
We're long distance, and I was, not the wealthiest person at the time. I was making like paying the bills money, basically. So I didn't have a lot of extra money sitting around. But I was like, I'm giving this extra money to get you something for Valentine's Day. We were apart, obviously. And so I found this lovely bundle, which, by the way, did have a heart-shaped box of chocolates and flowers and like a...
It was like a little teddy bear. Or
Yeah,
something,
it was
right?
like literally...
It would have been the full thing.
Yeah, and it was like, I want to say like $100 US. So I was in Canada.
Yeah.
Big
deal.
A little more spendy. And some... How far into the pod? 20 minutes? Some asshole stole this. And I was livid. And then there was another instance, I think it was for your birthday. I had ordered something for you from the same service, and it had been promised to me that it would be delivered on your birthday. It did not get delivered on your birthday. And I remember being on the phone, being upset, like trying to figure that out. Yeah. So I tried to do it. I tried to do it the one time.
I know.
I guess I could do it now, but
Yes. Big teddy bear.
we do not need big teddy bear.
Big
You know why?
teddy bear.
You know how I know we don't need big teddy bear?
Why?
Because when I go for a claw machine, you're like, we don't need that. Don't get it.
But if it was even... Okay, but that's because it's too small. Basically, it's like, I want either it to be teeny tiny, because it's cute, or massive.
But that goes against everything you set up the first half of the podcast with. You
I
said we
know.
don't need stuff. You want to...
I know that. But there is this deep desire within me to have giant stuffed teddy bears. Because, let me tell you a story.
Plural?
Yes, let me tell you a story. When I was a kid, at our grocery store, shout out King Supers, there was a big bin with giant stuffed animals in it. And I had an allowance at the time for doing my chores and all that stuff of $5 a week. And I remember the teddy bear was $20. And my dad made me a deal. He was like, I'll give you an advance on your allowance so that you can buy this teddy bear, but you have to pay me back. And that was him teaching me, a financial lesson of what loans are like.
How old were you?
Oh, that's a good question. Young. But he instilled financial principles in me from a very young age. I had a bank account when I was very young. Anywhoosies. So, why are you laughing?
Nothing.
That's why I'm so responsible with money now.
Yes.
I was taught from a young age. Also, I won the Presidential Medal of Financial Literacy. Thank you very much, because I scored so well in a national test for financial literacy.
That does not surprise me.
Anywho, so I got that big teddy bear and I loved that thing. It was huge.
Where is it?
I wonder if my dad still has it. I mean, obviously I went to college and I couldn't take it with me.
Why not?
Maybe he still has it. Maybe he got rid of it. I'll have to ask. Anyway, and then also I remember because I got this giant bear. It was a panda from the San Diego Zoo. And I remember my dad actually bought that for me too. It wasn't as big as the other bear, but okay, whatever. We're getting distracted. By we, I mean me. So where would you rank a heart-shaped box of candy that you've never had?
It depends on the chocolates,
Okay, let me give you some inside information. The candy in those boxes, half of them are trash.
That's the problem I have with anything that's like
An assortment.
or is designed in a way. Like, for example, advent calendars. I'm like, but what's the brand though? Because some of them I genuinely feel like I would skip this. I'm skipping a third of these picks. And so
tough.
a box of chocolates that are not curated to my desires,
Yeah.
I think would be a tough sell for me.
Yeah.
So Ferrero Rocher, it's dangerous. That might not make it through the night.
The classic heart-shaped one.
I don't know what you mean by that. Is it just like a plain red?
It's like a
It's
red
like a
heart.
generic,
It's like
generic bunch of
have
chocolates.
you ever had Russell Stover's candy?
Name sounds familiar.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy you one for Valentine's Day. Like a box, a heart with a sort of classic. No, you don't want it.
Buy it, but if you're fine to eat it.
Yeah, I can. Well, you have to try one.
Yeah.
We'll have you try one candy and you can at least see. For me, it's C tier because it's like middle of the road, right? It's not amazing. It's not completely terrible. It's cute. It's standard. It's a classic. Life is like a box of chocolates, even though specifically I know Forrest Gump wasn't talking about the heart-shaped ones, but still.
I think it's an A for me.
What?
It's because I'm thinking about the gesture of giving that to somebody.
Okay, sure.
And I think giving someone a heart-shaped box is already very meaningful and very the message infinitely clear. This is love.
You my boo.
The chocolate itself does not matter as much.
Yeah.
It's basically like the gesture is you getting the gift. What's inside the contents of the gift, like the thoughtfulness comes from you receiving the gift, not what the
Right.
gift is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, what about these? Conversation heart candies.
Those are we had those, and those are just played out. I feel like I don't see
Yeah.
them anymore. I've not seen them in over a decade.
They're not good, right?
They're not elite candy.
They're terrible candy. They're basically chalk. They're basically antacids, right? Like they're just these chalky
they've
little.
got more like gum to them. They're more like a tastier than chalk is like dry candy. Like
They're dry.
not really.
Are we thinking of the same thing? The ones that have written like XOXO on it and like.
So we had those.
Yeah.
But they were more of like a candy.
Like a chewy candy?
Like
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Okay, so the ones in the United States are very hard.
this reminds me of what do y'all have here that's different?
Smarties.
Yeah,
The
where
little
Smarties
round chalk things.
Yeah, where for me Smarties were basically M&Ms.
Yes, exactly.
Well, we
Yeah,
had
yeah,
M&Ms
yeah, yeah,
also,
yeah.
but
Yes.
it's like
yeah.
milk chocolate M&Ms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, these are absolute F tier. Like, these are cute in a bowl, and that's about where it ends. Like, I don't want to eat these.
I just feel like if you have to have a little like coin-sized candy say XOXO to somebody, and you as a person in the relationship cannot do that yourself.
I feel like they're cute for kids. Like, I remember getting them as a kid in Valentine's Day things, and it's like a cute little XOXO, like be mine
Yeah.
kind of thing.
But also as a kid, I feel like you are conveying your love to me way more if you just give me a Snickers bar. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I would prefer a Snickers
F tier it is.
bar. F tier
Easy
it is.
decision.
Okay, a teddy bear. See, for me, this is A tier. So this is what you said the heart-shaped chocolate box thing was. The teddy bear is it for me. Now, ideally, if it's holding a little heart, that's like a classic Valentine's Day gift.
But how was it brought to you?
What do you mean?
Was it bought at like the counter at a Stop and Shop, or was it one in a claw machine?
Well, that feels like a different level of ranking. Like we have to add on how you procured the item.
I think it matters.
Okay, so for when we talk about flowers, is it like did you cut them yourself or did you go to the grocery store and buy them?
That doesn't matter as much.
Okay, wait. If you want it in a claw machine,
Hunter gatherer.
yeah, hunter, I guess, but it's like but
I saw this in a thing in a claw machine, and I thought of you, and I was like, I need her to have this.
can I tell you
yes.
where my mind goes though? It's self-serving because you want to play the claw machine. So you're getting enjoyment out of that.
Yeah, okay, but I think that you can say that about many aspects of a relationship.
Yeah. But if it's like, if I go and buy an item, right? And I'm like, I'm not getting any enjoyment out of the purchasing process of this item versus like you go get an enjoyment out of the claw machine playing and you just so happen to get me a stuffed animal in the process.
I feel like if I found out that you had to do something to unlock something for me,
okay.
that would mean more than I had to go pick up some Tums, and I also saw this and I bought it. Like,
Okay, that's fair.
you know what I mean? Like,
Right,
it
like there
feels
was
a little bit of a more of a like, and you know me, I like to be wanted, not out of obligation, but out of desire.
Yeah.
So to me, you getting it at the store could be the equivalent of I was there for some other stuff. I figured Valentine's Day is coming. I saw this. I was like, this is the conventionally like accepted form of present. So I bought it. Then it's a little too like, meh, it's just obligation. I don't want that.
You want it to feel like special in some way.
I want it to feel like I saw this, I thought of you, and you had to have it.
Okay.
And I had fun procuring it. That should, little bit of column A, little bit of column B.
Gonna factor that in.
For me, it matters. Because it shows how much I care to also because obviously it probably is cheaper if I just bought it.
Yeah.
But it shows an innate desire to what? feel like I earned it.
You want to feel like you earned it.
Like I earned it for you. And you
Okay.
are worth every extra dollar I put in the claw machine.
Okay. All right. Let's talk.
No. We
What?
didn't rate that.
Oh, no, I said A tier. What did you say?
Oh, I did not say. What size are you talking about also? Or is this just any sizes?
So I would, in my head, I would say like 8 inches to maybe like 2 feet.
And each of those is in the same tier for you.
Correct.
I think the bigger one is this B or C tier for me.
Okay.
Smaller one is A tier for me. The reason is the bigger one is suspect. What are you trying to compensate for? Like
You feel like it's
why does it?
overkill?
It's like
What did you do wrong?
No, I really love you. Do you though?
do you?
And that's representative by more plush.
Okay, wait. Can we create a graph that's like misdoings versus teddy bear size? So it's like, okay, you commit fraud, and that's a certain level teddy bear.
The bigger the teddy,
You
the
can-
bigger the messy. That's what we say around here.
Is that what we say? Should that be the tagline of this podcast? The bigger the teddy, the bigger the messy.
I just don't think people would understand it if it was a
I'm
tagline.
gonna put it on the thumbnail.
Okay, we'll see how that's received.
I'm gonna put us and then a giant teddy bear. I'll make me the giant teddy bear. No, you the giant teddy bear.
What do you mean by that?
Me the giant teddy bear, and then you win me in a claw machine.
This might just be some feedback you're getting. Maybe don't overcomplicate the thumbnail. I don't think we need to do that. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that appropriately sized teddy bear, good. Bigger,
What if it's like an inch tall?
we force in it. What do you mean an inch tall? Like,
Does that mean
like a little
what-
keychain
Like
size?
where? Like what? Okay, wait. I'm gonna start doing this. You tell me when we hit misdemeanor.
Misdemeanor?
Yeah.
Oh, like now you've done something wrong.
Yeah, like you've committed a misdemeanor, not like the drag name misdemeanor.
No, I understand.
Oh, okay. I thought that's where we're going. Okay, I'm going.
So let me
You tell
put it
me
this
when
way.
we hit misdemeanor,
No. Stop.
and then when we get
Stop.
to felony.
Stop. This is just let me cook. I think that if it's keychain size, that's negligent.
What's negligent?
If it's like a little teddy bear that's this big, negligent.
Negligible.
That's like you got that at a gas station.
You
That's
did
like
nothing wrong.
no, that is you didn't care.
Oh, I see. Oh, so we've got a sweet spot. It's like a parabola.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I do think there is a size we enter that it's like, all right, this is good.
Okay.
And then anything less than that is you kind of last seconded this. And then over that is what are you
What are you
overcompensating
compensating for?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Things to
I'd
think
love
about.
to see your official size chart when you get around to
Well, the
it.
problem is I know you like the big one now. You've talked about how like you like this big one. So I would have to get you the big one because you like it. But then
Wait, so do you have to go like have an affair and then you can buy me the
no,
teddy
I don't have
bear?
to earn the right to buy you the big one. I have to
I
go
thought that you had to do that. before you
like I'm like, yeah, I need to commit the correct level of marital problems to unlock this purchase.
I would say if you gamble like $5,000, then I can get a giant teddy bear.
You can get a giant teddy bear now because we have talked about it and we know what you like.
I'm gonna put it in the rocking chair.
The rocking chair's already busy.
No, it's not. It
Char-
just has a few things
Doesn't
in it.
isn't Charmander on the
Yeah,
rocking chair?
he'll sit on the teddy bear's lap. And then I'll sit on their lap.
Okay. Great.
Okay, so you put it in 2 different places depending on the size.
I think for me it's general. I think then specifically because you are my wife, I think it's different.
Yeah.
Because I think you would appreciate the bigger teddy bear and I would be similar to putting stuff back in the right shelving. I would do that for you.
And I appreciate that. And if you win it in a giant claw machine, even better.
What's fun about that? I hate the big claw machines.
Really? Why?
Because the big claw machines just look impossible and they always require way more tokens or money. It's like
Right.
$15 for a game, but it's so finicky that you're probably not going to get anywhere. Whereas I'm very willing to try 15 times in a regular size claw machine to get something.
Right.
It's like one try, $15. Come on. What was this, Vegas? Like I got to like put Why am I on the high roller table for claw machines?
With the human claw machine, it was $20 and you're guaranteed a prize.
Yeah, but the human claw machine was, you can only really get, like, if there was a big teddy bear there, sure. But there wasn't. It was these, like, floaty things.
The bananas.
RIP.
Rip. It's right over there.
It's not alive anymore.
It's not. It deflated. Red roses.
This is S tier to me.
This is S tier.
I think it's S tier as a symbol.
Yeah.
Now we have to let's talk about the amount.
Ooh, like a dozen versus 2 dozen versus 12 dozen.
Okay. More than a dozen.
Okay.
Relax.
How many? What have you done wrong if you're getting 3 dozen or more roses?
I don't even think it's a thing you've done wrong. It's just you have too much money. I'm like, bro.
Redistribute your wealth, bro. What are you doing buying 3 dozen roses?
How about you buy me a dozen and then we go out to dinner instead? How about that?
Oh, so you're saying you think it's a misallocation of funds?
It feels irresponsible. Because here's the thing with flowers.
Okay.
They don't last.
Okay, sure.
And you know what's more sad than throwing out a dozen of like dead flowers?
3 dozen.
It's a massacre at the table.
Yep.
So maybe that's why.
Like, you got your point across with 2, I think.
I mean, I think all these things we're talking about are supposed to be there as a measure of a gesture of like, hey, you know I love you, but like, let the world know. Let you know.
I think that there's a certain, you and I are coming at this from a certain level of practicality because we've been married, right? And we're like, at a certain
we're
point,
not doing this as a measure
like,
of first Valentine's with somebody.
Correct. Like,
yeah.
we're like, you and I are coming at it from the perspective of like, yes, we want to do something nice for each other, but like, we're still going to be responsible because we have bills to pay.
So
kind of situation.
Yeah. So let's think about it this way. I am gonna now provide every answer like it's our first Valentine's Day together.
Aww.
Okay.
Okay.
Teddy is gonna be medium to large, probably. Yes. Flowers, I think I would not go less than half a dozen, but I don't think I would exceed more than dozen because pricing. If I'm being honest, if I find out 2 dozens like $50, I don't think I'm gonna want to do that.
Fair.
If I'm being honest. What was the other one? The heart candy. I don't think I look for branding. I look for color.
Yeah. Right.
And low key, if it doesn't have any branding on it, I'm more likely to get it.
So if it's just a symbol,
it's plain red, we're going with that. I don't want it to be like, all right, I got you this sponsored by Kinder. Like, you don't need to, that cheapens it a little bit.
I would like that though.
I know it tastes better for sure. And then, so that would be my measurements.
Yeah. Okay. I will go for the roses. I will say A tier as well.
Okay.
I don't have it on my list, but I would put jewelry in S tier. That's like my S tier. Like, just to have a sense of scale, because I haven't put anything in S tier yet.
I'm waiting for you to tell me
what
what you would get me.
What would you like?
I just told you how I would buy the stuff we listed out in what measurements.
Here's what you want, if I understand correctly. You want to feel like I wanted to do something for you because I love you and I care about you. I think that you don't care exactly what the item is. You care about the gesture behind it. See, I nailed it. So I'm just going to do that.
What, you're going to come to Valentine's Day and explain to me how you know that about me and then give me nothing? Is that what it is?
No, but I'll give you an item that I see that makes me think of you.
Like what?
Well, I'm going to peruse. I'm going to peruse and I'm going to see.
So what I'm hearing is I don't get none of the chocolate. I don't get the roses.
You might. I don't want to spoil it for you. You don't know what you're going to get.
The exercises, it's our first Valentine's together as a couple.
Oh. So that was in the past.
So what you just heard me describe was everything.
Oh, sure. Here's what I do now knowing you. I would get you a Valentine's Day starter kit. So you would get a little bit of everything.
Well,
so that you could experience it all.
Okay, cool.
And then it's a new experience for you. And I thought about you. Wait, why are you doing that? What's that reaction? Fine. Just tell me what you want. What do you want for our first Valentine's
Famously
Day?
just talked about how I want to feel Like you want to do it, not that
I
it's an
do want to do
obligation.
it. It's not an obligation.
What would you like? And spare no details. I will get exactly what you want.
I mean, I'll do that also while I think of you
Oh my
because I
God.
love you.
Yep. Yep.
Rose. Okay, wait. So now I have like the last couple of my ideas are like not items, but like things that you can do.
That makes sense because in my head, this activity is Valentine's Day things.
Things. Yeah, exactly. Fancy dinner on Valentine's Day.
I have two different answers.
You may have two different answers.
Do different answers?
You may have two different answers.
So one
First
is
date.
first date. One
Yeah.
is now.
Yes.
Now, F.
Agree.
Like, you mean the world to me. You're worth so much to me.
Can't be bothered.
The idea that we have to pack into a very, very crowded space to pay for the same meal that would have cost half the price the day prior or tomorrow at a premium because it's this day. Like, we know we love each other. We have proved that many a year now, and we will continue to prove that. Let the newbies deal with it. Let the first year, the freshmen of the
first
dating
years.
world deal with it. Yeah. This is our fifth date, sixth date off a hinge, and I'm trying to like make sure this person knows I mean business.
Yeah.
Stand on it. Do you? We don't need to do that.
Yeah.
We already know what works for us.
Yes.
So now it's our first
Valentine's
Day. You are getting, I'm sparing no expense.
What?
We're going to the fancy spot and it's gonna be cool.
First date or first Valentine's Day, A tier. Agreed with you, F tier for whatever bottom tier.
I think everyone should do this with their
At least once.
Yeah. If you are in the process of dating somebody and it lands on Valentine's Day is there, you got to take them there the first time at least.
Yeah.
So what I mean by that is like you and I have been together 6 years. If I was with 5 different people the 5 years prior to that, and they all lapped on Valentine's, like all had a Valentine's Day, they all should have gotten that treatment on a Valentine's Day also. Because I think it's not the right thing to do. It's more so that I feel like that night is a special night. You get like, it's like one of the first nights I think when you're first dating where you can get to like really put all the walls down and just show appreciation to one another.
Yes. And I think, the adage is that when you get married and you're in a long-term relationship, you still need to date, right? Like you still need to do those things.
Always be dating.
You still need to do those things. You still need to show ways that or surprise your partner with a little treat here and there and like do those kinds of things and like go out of your way to do stuff for them and still go on dates and still do all that stuff. But it just doesn't necessarily have to be in like the traditional sense, right? Like of what expectations might be for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Also, like, you and I would chat and realize what we do and don't appreciate. So then we can tailor more specifically.
I think that when in the early times, a lot of your dates could start feeling samey. So doing this also is different than the regular stuff. I think to your point, when you've been dating or when you've been together long enough, you have come to learn, and you do end up low-key planning Valentine's Day level dates a couple times throughout the year because you need to, especially when life is busy or when you like are both like fully doing a lot of stuff. It's a grounding moment where you can have that. It's not as easy as like, well, I'm 23 and I've got nothing going on, so we're gonna just want to hang out later. Like that's not like how life works here.
Is that how you ask people out?
No,
I'm 23. You wanna
me
hang out?
famously not. No.
Yeah.
So I think we're both on the same page on this one.
Okay. So the next one's a little bit more of an abstract concept, but a surprise date.
Oh,
like you've blindfolded your significant other and it's like, surprise, it's a picnic, or surprise, it's a da-da-da.
I rented us a limo.
The concept
like a
of
big
a
gesture.
Yeah,
a
but
picnic.
but it's got to be a surprise.
Right. You hate surprises.
Correct. I personally hate surprises. Yeah. Why would I ever want to be surprised?
I do love a surprise. I think that so for me, it'd be pretty high up because a surprise to me is the ultimate gesture of you cared enough to plan a thing. And not just plan a thing without me knowing any of it. Because think about it. You like other people showing you love by making some decisions for you, perhaps, right?
Correct.
A surprise date is the literal embodiment of that.
Okay, but I need to know when it's going to happen, and I need at least a general idea
Well, the
of what's
good
going
news
to
is
happen.
it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but like how long am I going to need to be awake for?
If the person's playing their cards right all night long.
Ayo.
Yeah.
I just want to have a general scope of what I'm getting myself into.
But stop making it unromantic.
I'm
What
sorry.
do you mean?
I'm just not a romantic.
What are you, Cinderella? I gotta be home by midnight.
Otherwise, I turn back into a pumpkin or whatever.
No, she didn't turn into a pumpkin. Her ride did.
Okay, well, whatever. Fine. Her limo turns into a pumpkin. The point being, I'm not a romantic individual. Okay, so like what works for most people probably isn't going to work for me. What?
Nothing.
I like small gestures. I don't like surprises.
Yes. I've learned this the hard way, by the way.
Well, okay, so just tell me you learned it the hard way. What's that supposed to mean?
I've planned a thing. It was a surprise. Liana didn't like it.
I don't like surprises.
Yes, we know this now.
I like mystery, but I don't like surprises.
Eerily close, by the way, to one another.
I like escape rooms.
Like, I think you would like the surprise if I left, like, clues that it's going to happen.
Oh my God, I would actually love that. That would be fabulous. So then I can figure it out throughout the course of the week. So then that way, not only one, it's a puzzle. Amazing. Two, I have an idea of what's going to happen. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah, but then how
Ba-boom.
shitty would you feel if you didn't crack the fucking clue?
Oh, I'd figure it out.
I don't think so.
Then the clues are poorly written.
The couple of times that I've tried to set up something like this for Liana where I've made clues up, she doesn't get them, and then I have to tell her what it is.
Yeah, because the clues are poorly written. Or I find them out of order. That's been the other thing that's happened.
I think you are incapable of thinking outside the box sometimes.
Just because my brain doesn't work like your brain. Our brains work very differently.
I mean, everyone's brains work differently, and I do admit, oh my God, so in the chat BCC,
Okay.
I was asked if I could put together a little trivia for the participants.
Okay. For the Traitors chat
Yeah,
BCC?
yeah. So I put together 12 questions,
Okay.
and the questions are very generic. It's like,
Okay.
who was like the one person who quit this season? Who was the first traitor banished in this season?
Okay.
And then I was like, these are too easy. So then there was one question that I was like, who is Alan's co-host? And
Fergus?
so I wrote Dee,
Uh-huh.
Kiki,
Uh-huh.
Lala,
Uh-huh.
or Fergus.
Uh-huh.
Who would you pick?
Fergus.
You would be wrong. It's Lala.
Is it the dog?
Yeah. Lala clearly is the co-host. Lala gets a cushy pillow to chill in. Fergus is digging graves.
Yeah.
That man is not a co-host.
He's busy.
He is a custodian. He is a groundskeeper.
He assists more than the dog does.
Wrong. Lala assists more to the aesthetic of the show than Fergus does.
Okay. Well, who's talking about whom?
Well, it's my quiz, and you would have gotten it wrong.
Okay,
So,
fine. Lulu
as did other
and
people.
Lala.
I was like, I expect all of you to get everything right, and then a lot of people were like, I missed one.
And it was that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay. Okay. The last one that I have is cook a meal together.
Ooh. This, I feel like, will feel more romantic watching it than it is doing it, in my opinion.
Ooh, you mean like it's better to see on TV than it is
When you
to
see on
actually,
TV, they're
do
like,
it in person?
ooh, try this sauce. Ooh, I put a little bit of tomato sauce on your nose. Ooh,
I
eh.
hate that.
Wow. Well, look at love is dead, folks.
Well, because like
Romance
then I
is
gotta
dead.
wash my face. You just made me wash my face. You just got tomato paste on
Again,
my face, and
if
I
you
have to wash my
do
face.
everything right, you gotta wash your face. It's gonna happen.
Is tomato paste comedogenic? Is it gonna cause acne? Because I gotta wash it right away.
How romantic.
I know.
Um,
And people say romance is dead.
yeah. So I feel like on a show or in a movie, it looks a lot more sweet to me. I think that also depending on your kitchen size, it will be a bother. I think that bigger kitchens, sure. Kitchen away, cook together, fine. You're in an apartment, small kitchen. You're just one of you's getting in the way of the other person. That's going to be very clear very quickly. And I think not most, but usually I feel like the sentiment I've seen is people are like, get out of my way. Let me cook. I feel like if you and I were doing a thing for this, I think in my head, I have a certain way I want to go about things. I want it to be a little more chill. And meanwhile, you're like, so what did we say about the measuring spoon being in this drawer? This goes in this drawer. It makes sense. Look, all the other measuring spoons are here. And meanwhile, I'm like, yeah, that's all great. We're in the middle of making this meal. Like, can we just make the meal?
When you're first dating, though, you're
dating,
like pretending that you don't care about stuff like that.
Yeah, but now that I know you, it would be my worst nightmare if you were in my kitchen.
Okay, you're not talking
especially
about
in my kitchen in Ottawa. Nah.
Okay, but we're talking in general.
Yeah. Well,
although I will say,
you and I did a steak dinner over Skype, and that was great.
Yeah, because we were in our own kitchens.
Exactly, and I feel like that might be the best middle to do.
I do think cooking together is overrated. I think people tout it as like, oh my god, that's so cute, and maybe that's just a me thing. But I'm like, nah, like I want somebody to do that for me. Like I mean, it's cute to do an activity together, but I'd rather do an activity like pottery, like painting pottery, or like mini golf, or something like that. Like to me, that's more interesting.
Yeah. But
I think that's just like a me thing.
Yeah, I enjoy cooking, so I don't mind doing it for the both of us in that situation.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what I had. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't actually rank it. I'm gonna put it at B tier because it's still kind of cute.
It's cute. Depends what you're making.
I don't know, dude. Ravioli.
I feel like if you're cooking together, you can't use the air fryer.
Making fresh pasta together is cute.
Oh, with the whole dough and the kneading.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
I did that as a not a first date, but like as a early date once, and it was very cute. I will say.
With me?
No, I didn't do it with you. Sorry, I have been with other people other than you. I hate to break it to you.
Not true.
You're just finding out now.
How dare you?
No.
Get you a keychain plush bear.
What if I did something wrong? Is it if I do something wrong, the smaller the bear? If you do something wrong, the larger the bear?
That's something to think about.
That's funny.
The smaller one does indicate you didn't care as much.
Yeah.
Well, the bigger one is like, it's like, again, that's a measuring contest. Like, oh, I care about you this much. No, you don't. You care about me the same amount as a regular. Why'd you go for this one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah. That was a fun segment.
Okay, good. I'm glad you had fun.
That sounded inauthentic.
Why?
I don't know. Because you said, I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you had fun.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, I had fun.
Okay.
But you were the one expressing to me that it was a fun time. So I was like, great. I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm glad we had fun. Sorry. We had fun. The royal we had fun. How big of a bear do I need to buy you now? This big?
Buy me anything. I'll feel good. It'd be nice to get something.
We bought you a curved monitor.
That was great. So we went to, actually, so this past week was the big Survivor 50 Idol Hunt. And the Idol Hunt came to Minnesota.
That's right. Let's go, baby.
And we very quickly solved the puzzle. We're like, all right, it's in Mall of America.
Mall of America. Buy the rides.
On Saturday.
We know where we're going.
Liana's
we know what
off
we're doing.
Work. Easy done.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Yep.
So we get to the Mall of America. We walk around. We're scouting. We know it's in the Nickelodeon area or whatever.
Yeah.
So we're like walking. We're scouting. We end up finding where it is. We get in the line. And then we're in the line. I swear to you, I'm not exaggerating. 23 seconds. Michael Jordan. And Liana looks over at me and goes, how long do we have to stand here? And I was like, well, it's about 10:30 now. It doesn't start till noon. There's at least 60 people in front of us, if not more. And obviously they're in like groups or whatever. I was like, so at least we're looking at 2 hours, probably longer.
Let's say an hour and a half to be the most charitable.
That would imply that right as it starts, we get access.
Right. Let's just say minimum.
Minimum is 90 minutes guaranteed.
90 minutes guaranteed. Yes.
Yeah, it's more of a 90 plus.
We're probably looking closer to maybe, let's say 2 hours based on how long the line was when we got there.
So I say this to Liana, and Liana goes, do you care about this? And I truly didn't. This was an activity to do with Liana for
Yeah,
me.
we were gonna do an activity.
So I was like, if you don't want to do it, we don't have to do it. And then Liana was like, all right, let's go.
Okay, in my defense, I'm gonna run through my logic. I was like,
Go ahead.
yes, let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, we'll get there early. Let's go. I didn't think it through. That was my fault. I didn't think it through. Because
For me, real quick, I had told her in the leading days of like, hey, so I've been seeing reviews of it from other states.
Yep.
It's like a 3 to 4 hour wait for some places.
Yep.
This could be a whole day event. I had a podcast scheduled with Jason. We were going to do 90 Day at like 6 p.m. our time. I asked him to go 6:30 because I thought, I don't know how long this is going to take.
Yep. I had all the fair warning from you, from the internet, from friends that were like, this is going to be a long wait. And it didn't sink in until the second we got in that line. And I went,
Like
I have shit to do. Like, I was like, I don't have time to wait around. I gotta go grocery shopping. I gotta like clean. I gotta like put stuff to like. What am I doing here? It was like almost an out of body experience where I was just like, I could see myself, like, what am I doing here? So that's on me. That's on me. But that being said, I did get a pair of work pants at the Mall of America, so it did kind of work out okay.
We did bump into a fan.
We ran into a fan.
But it was fun. Her and her husband were with their baby, and they were just like chilling at the mall. 2
babies.
They were not there for the event.
No, they were Survivor fans, but they were like, "Oh, are you guys here for that?" And we were like, "Oh, well, we were maybe, but we weren't gonna wait in line." They were like, "Yeah, we didn't even know it was happening, but that's crazy."
Yeah. Like, hello.
So anyway, shout out to you,
if you are listening to this,
lady. So she was lovely.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But anyway, so we didn't do that. Shout out us. But we did find out that song is real, the Jeff Probst song. And check out Mike Bloom. He published an article about it. Highly recommend.
Yay. That's a real song.
Now, because I love you, I'm not going to go through every single lyric with you, but I did contemplate doing that.
Maybe we can do that the week of the premiere.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah. So then to answer the thing Liana said, so then we end up going to Costco because that was part of the plans. And it was part of the plans. At what?
You just kicked my slipper off.
I didn't kick your slipper off.
Look, he kicked it off. I had to go get it back.
You literally just showed it on your person.
Yeah, I had to go get it back from where you kicked it.
No,
okay, I'm gonna put my feet over here now.
Okay, well, you're doing a lot. So we went to Costco, and every time we've been to Costco in the last year, I always look at the monitor section, and I'm always like, I want to get a monitor. I've been wanting to get a monitor for the last 3, almost 4 years now. It is an upgrade that I've been looking into.
Yeah.
And so we're looking at the monitors, and I do the same thing every time. Like, I don't think I can justify spending on a monitor when I have a perfectly good monitor at home. It's not this monitor, but it's fine, right? But then we browse, we're doing our thing, and Liana stumbles upon, was it compression
Oh my
boots?
God. I did compression. Did I talk about how I did compression therapy on pod?
I think so.
Okay. I did this leg compression therapy thing, and maybe it was just a placebo, but it helped. And I found, and I looked into actually to buying those boots, and they were like $600, $700, $800. We found a pair at Costco for $150, and I checked the reviews, and they looked great.
Yeah.
So, and I've been using it every single night after Pilates, and I'm telling you, my legs are like, today I crushed Pilates today, man, because my legs, they're being smushed. They're being squeezed every night. They know what's up. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I got these leg squeezy things. I'm very happy about the purchase.
And as it happens, once Liana put this in the cart, I felt a lot more comfortable getting the monitor.
Well, I said every single time, I was like, if you need it, we'll get you a monitor.
Yeah. But you say if you need it.
Yeah.
Technically, I don't need it. I want it.
I see. But we have a use for your old monitor, because basically we're going to get we have a walking pad, like a track walking pad. So we're going to create a little walking pad setup where I can like walk and work.
A walking station,
and plug, and use that monitor. So it has a use case for it.
Well,
you could also sell it if you didn't want it.
Yeah. Or keep it as a backup.
Sure.
Yeah. So I bought a new monitor. I didn't realize at the time just how big the monitor is. It is a 32-inch wide curved monitor. And I love it. I thought I was going to struggle with it, and I thought that it wouldn't fit my desk, but it did. I mean, I had to work to make it work. So,
Yeah.
but it did. I had to buy a new mounting stand for it, which I still realize the mounting stand, the monitors are a little closer to the ground than the other one. The other ones were hovering in the air quite a bit, but I think it's fine. Like, I think the size-wise, it's been appropriate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Good. As long as you're happy with it, that's what matters.
Yeah.
But also, you can just return it to Costco. They've got the very generous return policy.
That's why we kept the box and everything. But I was going to say, I think I'm ready to throw the box away.
Proud
I think
of you.
we're.
It's a big step.
Can I call out something? You're doing you're ready to go to sleep and wrap up this podcast voice and answers.
I am very tired. Yes.
I'm a sniper.
You know
I
why?
figured it out.
Because one, I had to go in early to do a bunch of science work today. I actually had to work in the lab today, which is why I'm wearing this headband. I had to work in the lab today, which was tiring, and I had to go in early in order to do it. So first of all, that's his ass case. And secondly, I have to get up early to go pick up the car because the car is finally fixed, which I will say, one, excited to have the car back, two, sad to give up the car I've been driving. I've now grown accustomed to it, and I love it very much.
Yeah. Well, you'll love the warm seats we're going to get back.
Oh my God, our heated seats.
Yeah. That's going to be huge.
Yes. I'm going to get her all cleaned up because
Yeah.
I feel like she needs a bath.
I made a purchase today.
Oh.
Why do you do that?
You seem sheepish, so I just assume you did something wrong.
No. Because so I have a mouse pad
Sure.
that has gotten relatively dirty, and like it's got like lighting around it, so you can have the light on. But now with the way my desk is set up, half the light is blocked by other stuff, and it was dirty. So I was like, I want to replace it with something nicer.
Yeah.
And I was looking at some designs and stuff. I was like, ooh, maybe this will look cool, whatever. And then I found a Persian rug, big
you
mouse
buy it?
pad, and I ordered it.
Aw, that's
So-
cute though.
So we'll see where it fits, whether it's in front or I might put it on the L-shaped side.
There you go.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
So yeah, I made a purchase today, and I do not regret it.
Good. I'm glad you're excited about it.
Same.
It's gonna match your coasters.
It is. It is gonna match my coasters. Great coasters.
Great coasters.
Yeah. Anything else you wanted to talk about today? I feel like we didn't talk about Traitors at all, which I have opinions on, but I guess we can leave that be.
You want to share them?
I mean, we can save it for next episode potentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, baby.
Yeah. Other than that, I think everything else we can wrap up on now. I've not watched any Olympics outside of the little bit we saw while we were at Applebee's.
I have seen
Oh my
a lot
God!
of clips.
The Super Bowl halftime show was this week.
Yeah, we watched the Super Bowl.
I loved it.
Well, yeah.
Okay, maybe I do need to get something off my chest. I am sick of the internet.
Just like in general.
Well, as I say this, our internet has been
Our internet's out.
we're on an outage right now, and it's going on 4 hours.
still
and
out?
It's still out, and it is bothering me. But I just feel like the internet. I hate it. I feel like we are in this era of everyone just is trying to rage bait each other. They're trying to hate farm. It's all about saying you don't like something or something was the worst to just get clicks.
Yeah.
And I despise it so much.
I hate that take. Do you get it?
Not the right time
Okay, sorry.
to rage bait.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, because I feel like last year with the Kendrick show, people were like, this was the worst halftime show ever.
It was a great halftime show.
Yeah, and then this year, I liked, dare I say, even more than last year. And they're like, this was the worst halftime show. And like, it's just hypocritical. It's either you're being a bad faith actor and you're just trying to rage bait, or you're being earnest, and that's stupid, my opinion. Because the reasoning I hear for it being the worst is stupid. And then the other thing for me, and this goes a little bit with the Traitors stuff, I feel like people need to stop responding and looking at things as definitive. These shows are incredibly subjective. When there's commentary being done about the show as it's going on, it is a live discussion, meaning the story's not over. is all speculative. We are talking about this person is playing a great game. Could be the best game. Could be a really good game. Could fizzle out next week. None of it is guaranteed yet. And people, I think, hold precious this idea that they can hold one over your head if they think, no, I don't agree with that. They kind of have to dunk it on you instead of be like, I don't necessarily see it that way, but we'll see how it plays out. Diplomatic, great, neutral, versus you're an idiot and you have no fucking idea. This person's clearly playing the best game I've ever seen, anyone's ever seen. Only an asshole would not see that. And like, being a part of this means that I see all of that, and it is frustrating. Like, I hate to say it, I'm getting to a place where I'm very ready for the season to be done. I'm ready for my break, because I'm hitting the breaking point a little bit. Also, total aside, I don't know if you know this. So Alan Cumming did an interview, and he was asked who his favorite, or who's the best trader he's seen, and who's the worst trader he's seen.
Yes.
Have you seen this?
Yes, I have. And I saw the discourse after the fact.
I don't understand people who still to this day say Danielle Reyes is the worst trader we've seen. When, if you want to go Big Brother worst, Dan Giesling is right there. If you want to go worst, Donna Kelsey this season, right there. How Danielle Reyes, the last trader standing of season 3, is the worst, I don't know.
Completely agree with you.
So, yeah. Anyway, maybe I should have done all this 20 minutes ago because Liana does not care about what I'm saying.
I think, no, it's not that I don't care. It's just because I personally have heard you talk about this before. So I know that that's your opinion about the situation. And we have already had a conversation about like, well, what can you, like, okay, my natural inclination, right, is to hop into problem solving mode when that's not what you need, right? So
I'm just trying to rant.
Exactly. So I'm letting you rant away, baby.
Yeah. I don't know. I find it to be very frustrating. And I feel like I'm seeing a lot more of it nowadays, with different things and different genres. And all of them have this. It's like all of them have a rage bait department, and I hate it. So, yeah.
Man, imagine being the top paid rage baiter.
I know who they are. Like
the number one performer, number one in rage baiting.
And like the amount of clips I see that are put out there out of context, like there's so much streamer news that I get that I have to parse through like 100 replies just to get exactly what that context of that clip was, because the clip will be one thing and then the caption will be a lie. The caption will be like bullshit to attract this like false narrative. Oh, it's so annoying.
You should watch my social media because I watched a 4-hour video on the superconducting super collider and why it was never finished. So if you're interested in particle physics, baby, hit me up. I got some videos for you to watch.
All right, Big Bang Theory. We don't want you keep that vaulted. You keep your algo to yourself, okay? We don't want to keep it contained. I don't want anyone else grabbing that contagious nonsense.
I'm watching this new one from the same content creator about basically like the race to fill the periodic table to like discover new elements and how a guy was fraudulent about creating a new element. So interest?
Oh, maybe I'm.
There's no rage baiting.
Yeah, maybe I'm okay being called an asshole for my opinions on the Traitors. Maybe that's where I should. Maybe that's where I want to stay. I don't know how you've managed to find a way to make me feel at home, but I'm home already. I don't need to relocate.
Okay. See, look, it's all about grass is greener on the other side, right?
And right now, the grass seems plenty good over here.
It's very red over here. These glasses I'm talking about, eh?
Rose-colored glasses, that's what they say.
That's what they say. That's what they say.
All right, well, I hope you had fun with us here today. We'll be back next week with some more Pooya and Liana Lounge goodness. Find me on all socials at Pooyaism, twitch.tv/Pooya for the watch parties if you want to come join me. And then, obviously, we got recaps going for all the podcasts with the 90-day and the Traitors. And, yeah, that's everything we've got for you here today. We'll see you next week. Y'all take care. Have a good one. Happy Valentine's Day.